Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is the Kind-Hearted Elf and we're doing a Road to 1000 Elo rapid raiding climb. We're back here today playing with the black pieces. And my opponent plays C4, which I'm not used to seeing the English opening. So I'm going to play my King's Indian defense. Okay, this is looking closer to the main line than anything I've seen, so okay. Yeah, I'm really not sure from here because I have not seen this. Okay. So I can go here. And then after this, take like that. Or I could just let my opponent come here, take me, and I can try to play tempo moves while he's doing that. Okay. So he attacks me there. Maybe I should have gone here, but it's okay. You go H4 now. Okay. Yes, he does. Maybe just H6. It's safer. I think I've played this in the past. I think I can also play the bishop out here. I don't want to trade though, so maybe not. I don't want to trade because I don't want to open up the B file, the G file for his rook. Here I think I just take back with my knight and I can hop back in here. Okay. Sorry. This. He takes me, I take back with the rook so that he has to do something like this. So does this work here? Takes, take with the rook. Yeah, I think I'm attacking this square enough times. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I think that works. I think I can go for this now. Maybe to be on... No, I don't think it matters. Okay. So here, I go here, he takes, I take, he pushes. I just go back here. He's just winning my pawn, so that's not good. I don't think there's any value in going this way, so I think here is okay. I could offer the queens. Yeah, I could just take back. Or, yeah, offer the queen. So will he take, or will he maybe lock down the center? His bishop's not very good there. Maybe, no, that's, maybe this. Do I play a5? c6. Take back with either the knight or the... Okay, I kind of felt like that might come here. So, do I play c6? Whatever happens next, I take. So what's this actually threatening? To liquidate the bishops. Or just to get his bishop here and to add some extra defense to this square. So if I go here, he takes, I take. It's not quite hanging there. Or maybe he's just preparing to storm down my king side. Interesting. I think... Or do I just push this? He could go here. And then I think I'm just overextended. After this, he has this and this. I could keep, after this, I prefer to capture this way anyway. Like this bishop, the rook's still inactive at that stage. Thinking for a long time here. This move's usually good. The engine says so. And I think I rule this out because I don't really know what I do once this becomes an outpost. And if I play this now, I restrict this in the future. So let's take back. This square is attacked 3 times as well. So I think if I take here, actually, can I play this? Takes, takes. That's too weakening for my king. If I take this, he has this, I just play that, then I'm also hitting this. So, otherwise this, this. Played that very quickly. Maybe I should have brought my rook to the open file instead. Okay. Okay. I think I should have brought my rook over, because then I could have played something like this. So I played that move too quickly, the recapture. After this, just looking for other tactics. Does he play this straight away? Well, then I can win it, so it doesn't do anything. I'm going to play my queen here. Maybe bring the rook over as well. Also protecting this square. Then I think I can start hitting on this. Does my opponent castle here? Okay, he plays that. Can't hit this anyway. Something like that. Plays this. Can't play that. But if he plays this, do I play that? This is kind of lashing out. That might be too quick. I'm gonna do it. What's his best move after that? That's restricted. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. He can also play this. Play this. No, I don't. Yeah, rotate and play that. Okay. I'm going with this move. No, maybe just stops it here. No, that doesn't stop it. If I were to take, he does this. Takes. Rook here. Here maybe. Okay. Um, this. Oh, then I've still got that. Okay. Okay. Is he trapped here? Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. If we were to play this now, I can definitely win this pawn. Plays this. Gives himself an out. Plays this, do I play that? Still gives himself an out there though. So maybe I just try to win this pawn. No, if he plays that, I definitely take the knight. Okay. What's he doing here? Oh, wait, why can't I? Oh, because it's not off the back rank. This one just on anyway. I thought this was, sorry. Okay, thought that was the 7th file. Do I go for this pawn? That would hang. Probably need to get a rook back. Probably need to retreat my queen. I don't know. I was considering like this and this, trying to hit his pawn and queen. But that's obviously a few moves. So, do I play c8? I've got my bishop lined up behind this pawn, which could become a passed pawn based on how this plays out. Okay. Hitting these two. Unless he has some sort of back rank ideas, but I think I sack the exchange here. King takes, queen here. If he were to take and try to offer like a trade, I take this pawn with the knight protecting me. King has to go back here. Don't know what I do next. Okay. Does this work? So here, check. No, I can't take that. Okay. Maybe just here. Try to play for this. Oh, after this, he can't actually push this anyway. He could push this, in which case I guess I take. I don't know. Play for this. I'm up a rook. Maybe the king moves prematurely here. Wins a pawn. Maybe he just takes this. I take this. And I take this. We can hope things happen. Okay, he picks up on that. Okay. Well spotted. Wonder if I push this and then try to get this over here. So he can't push this, right? Take. Now this. That's concerning. I think I've still got... You can't do that as long as my queen's here. Now my pawn covers this. Maybe I bring this rook over here. I've got two rooks. I'm up a rook, so I need to be playing with it. Playing with both. And, okay. No, that doesn't work. Does it really matter here? I believe this square is best for defending a king. So maybe just go back here. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Rook h8. I don't know. Play this. Takes. Rook h8, h5. Try to take this with discovery. And then this, that's probably too much. And I do need to continue to prioritize my king's safety. Even though I'm up material, he's got 3 pieces that have some eyes on this, well, my king structure. So I suppose at some point I should play this move. Just push this pawn up. It's twice defended. I suppose as long as, you know, there's that. I feel like, okay, he plays that. Obviously wants to reroute some kind of activity. Here. Oh, king can't go there anyway because of the knight. So he's attacking this again. I think I just play with this idea of bringing the rook in. I'm forking a queen and a pawn here. This. Well, maybe I play this with ideas to do that. Let's see how my opponent reacts. He might see this coming. It's probably a little bit obvious, but at the same time, I do want his queen to go away from this diagonal because it's making me nervous. So if we can get away with this, and at least then I can still take a pawn, unless he goes like here. The king can move as well, so... Well, king can't move there, because then the fork still works. You don't want to be knight forked twice in the same game. Feels bad enough when it happens once, so... Let's see what happens here. This... Rook takes, that's another fork. If you were to take me like that, I take like this. My opponent's thinking, so I'm sure he's not going to let this remain the case. This might be a good move, just hitting this. And obviously defending this square at the same time. Looks into that, but no, he takes, so... I'd probably bring this rook over actually instead, because it's only here for now to keep that safe. My opponent played some strange moves with his king walking in the middle game. Don't know if he misclicked castling or what happened, but in any event, he was moving towards a side that was weak with his pawns already pushed out. I'm not sure if he's stalling me. This will be his longest move, if he does move. I think. It was nice to win that pawn, just to go back in the game. And boxing his knight in over here was quite nice as well. So his knight was here, probably could have gone back. Okay, he does play that. This walks into this. walks into this, this. Obviously doesn't take back with the king. So, oh, if queen were to take, then I have this. Maybe his queen does take. This queen takes. I've still got like defense there. So I think this pawn works. Rook would be a blunder, or then I suppose not, because he can take back with the, well, you know, he can take with the rook and save his queen. Does he bring his knight? No, well, he can't. He needs to move his king or take this with one piece or another. If I take that, he has to go back there. Okay. Here. King goes here. Rook goes here, defended. Now the oh no, sorry. Here, rook goes, king goes here. Knight goes here. I believe that works. Let's see. I believe this is forced because the knight's blocking that square. And that's pretty nasty. Rook takes, I take back with the queen with another check, and I think it's game over. And obviously that's also blocking, well, no, it blocks the rook for now, but I can't actually take it with anything. But I could take it with the queen, actually, after the knight moves. It could move here, or it could move here. If it moves here, take with the queen. Moves here. Don't quite have checkmate. Here. I don't know. I think my opponent probably sees what this is. Could just about pre-move that. Or he could move away. If he does, I'll take his knight. Can play with this rook now. Do I have a square? No, I don't have anything to stop his king running that way. I'm trying to look for mating threats now. Guess there's this. Thinking, no. Just pick up the pawns and push my pawns and see what happens. No. That was nasty. That was really nasty. go here anyway. I want this. If he goes here, okay. Actually, I have this, and then this. I've got this. Unless you were to go here. Which I wouldn't mind either. It's just... yeah. Okay. No, I think he should have moved here. Okay, he resigned. Good game to my opponent. That was a fun one. I'll jump onto the analysis screen. Now, my opponent played like King's Indian Theory, I believe, for the first few moves. So, 82 accuracy from me, 71.8 from my opponent. 1 inaccuracy from me. And I guess I didn't play the endgame very accurately either. So, let's jump into the game review. Okay, so yeah, I think that was the move I was expecting to see. After this, I didn't panic, which is what I usually do when a bishop comes out in the opening. I was considering playing this, which is fine, but I just castled. So, is this the Grunfeld after this? I guess because of this move, it's probably not. Is the Grunfeld? No, the Grunfeld's d5. In any event, this game had some nasty tactics. So yeah, I allowed him to take me here and get my dark squared bishop, which is one of the staples of this opening. It's kind of considered your best minor piece, I guess. I mean, look, I don't know, but I think in some situations it's preferable to allow the bishop. Oh yeah. Okay, this idea. This is what I was... yeah, because I considered this actually doesn't do anything. It was this move. I knew there was something you could do here. So this... this... okay. Interesting. So, very even position at this stage. We're both traded down our dark squared bishops. So the same outcome, but the position's obviously quite a bit different. Okay. So that's probably more theoretical. And then he brings out his knight. What happens here? Same general idea. Okay. See, I never played rook to e8 in this game, which is the typical move you'd see. I played h6 rather than h5 here because I didn't have my bishop, so it wasn't as safe, I felt. And I didn't want his knight coming here and just sitting, stinking up the place all game. So h6 safe. So that's why I played that. Pushed into the center. My opponent shut it down. Okay, interesting. b8 rather than e7 here. Suppose because this is the typical idea. And then this. Is it saying e8? No, okay. Just saying reroute and land here. And that's a strong square as well. In fact, I think I've played in this series, and I've definitely seen it played to reroute like this. Okay. So my opponent played g3, which I thought was a bit strange. I like the idea of being able to go here, and it wasted 2 tempi for a move to take my bishop on the back rank that wasn't doing anything. And I'm pretty sure rook a8 takes c8 is the better move here. Okay, so this wasn't the preference, and I'm guessing it's saying do this to do this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, h3, that was the move that gave me the advantage. So in this position, it's dead even, which is cool to be, how many moves is that? 11 moves in, and to have an equal position. We've just traded down our dark squared bishop, so I think this is all fairly standard. Yeah, I didn't like that. So after this, okay. I'd like to jump back here. No, mate in 1, mate in 2. Okay, I did see that after the fact. Okay. Okay. I play these moves in the, I try to blunder at least a few times in the analysis. Here, yeah, so rook takes was better here. Okay, now it's saying queen here. Was this move bad? That move was fine. Okay, castles. Takes. Takes. Queen takes. Okay. At that point, I'm up a queen. Sorry. I'm up a pawn. Okay, but my opponent wins it back after this. Not that. Okay. Alright. So here my opponent takes. I play that, which I realized a little too late was... Well, no, because I should have taken with this, sorry, with my rook to let me get back into this in the way that I wanted to. Because then if he does this, okay, then that's the move I played after he played that. So yes, see, I'm thinking this was a mouse slip. Okay, so here, okay, that's probably going into something that's a bit too advanced for me. I'm looking at this as is this a bad move in this position? Okay. Defend. Okay. Yeah. It's actually a really interesting position with bishops off. It's fun to play like that. I don't think I've had too many games where the bishops have been traded earlier. Yeah, so I feel like that had to have been a mouse slip, because otherwise it just didn't make sense to me. unless he was, for whatever reason, trying to get into some sort of structure like mine here. Anyway, the best move. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so that was his way out, and that was the correct recapture. Nice. Quite a tense little standoff over here. Okay. Now, at this position, at this point in the game, my position was winning to the extent that these strange moves my opponent was playing aren't blunders, but yeah, see. I don't know how that's not called a blunder. I know it's because of the evaluation, but just get this for free. Here it's saying to give away the queen. It's cheeky. Why not that? Oh, because of that. Okay. So after I won the rook, it was kind of probably game over. And it was, if you look at the evaluation, it was before that, just on account of my position, or my opponent's position more so. So here I should have just played this. Okay, and that makes sense. Because after this... Wait, what? Okay. Takes. Oh yeah, cool. This pawn's very sad. No. So back here, Rook G1. I thought that was a good move in the position. Just, I don't know if there was really a way for him to gang up on this pawn more than he was. Sorry. Here, 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 here. Yeah, maybe that would have worked if he got his knight onto this square somehow. Was it asking him to do this? True. Okay. So that... I mean, I liked that tactic. The engine didn't love it. So just to take this. But I liked... Like, this is putting pressure on this pawn. That's why he played that, actually. But it also does the things I was mentioning here. But yeah, it really takes out any potential for counterplay on this side of the board, I believe. This analysis is going a little bit long, sorry, so I will end it here because this was a masterstroke. Very proud of myself for that one. My opponent resigns here. I was going to do this. And it's made him one. Nice. They never give you the satisfaction of getting that mate, though. They resign. Which I didn't even see. I wasn't looking for it. I was just going to start pushing a pawn eventually. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I really did enjoy the fact that my opponent played some theory out of the opening, and that we had quite an equal position however many moves into it was. 11 or so. Move 10. That was equal. So yeah, good game to my opponent. That was fun, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.